Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Michael Vick, live on VicTube, and week 7 of the college football 2020 college football season is in the books. Yep. So let's get right down to it. Um, um, yeah. So let's So first we're going to start with something uh, non-football just for a moment. Atlanta Braves. Your season is over. Yep. So we did a thing that is so typical of Georgia sports teams, right? Atlanta sports teams. Yeah, which is to choke. That's right. Yeah. Of course, we blew a 3-1 lead in the series. So yeah, I know we were so close. To getting back to the World Series. So so now this means no more baseball. I'm not really an MLB fan, but of course, but I will watch the Braves. Sometimes, especially if they're in in the playoffs. So no, I probably won't even watch the World Series. Um, yeah. Okay, yes, now I will talk football. Let's see, right, so we'll start with Georgia, right? Yeah, I know, we lost to Alabama. Yes, they were the better team. Right, we've already established this. Let's see, Stetson Bennett, just doesn't have what it takes for us to win big games, right? He doesn't have what it takes for us to win championship games, playoff games, right? I mean, he's just an average quarterback. But of course, but on an otherwise very talented team. So yes, that's what we usually do. We win games by out talenting our opponent, and then of course we lose when we go up against opponent that is equal to our talent level, right? We've seen this movie before. Stetson Bennett just really not a good quarterback, just really an average quarterback, right? A decent quarterback, right? So yeah, let's see. So we're probably going to get a rematch with Alabama in Atlanta. So we better get ready for that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that we should try another quarterback. Yeah, I think that we should give JT Daniels a shot. Let's see. Yeah, so we got 2 weeks to start preparing. JT Daniels. Let's see, but you remember, my mom, this is similar to what happened in 2017. Of course, 2017 we get blown out at Auburn, and then of course we came back and beat them in the SEC championship, and of course made the college football playoff. Right, and now this year we have the same thing. Right, we lose to Alabama on the road. Yeah, we get blown out right in a regular season game, and then we'll get a rematch in the SEC championship. So hopefully history will repeat itself. Let's see. So yeah, okay. So let's talk about some other SEC teams, right? Some other losers from the SEC. So we got Tennessee. Yep, you lost to Kentucky. I know. It's one thing about Tennessee. You could always, count. You can almost always, count on them to beat Kentucky. No matter how bad they are, right? I think that prior to last Saturday, I think Tennessee had lost to Kentucky twice in the last 30 or 40 years. So so that was a shocker. Yeah, it's very rare that Kentucky beats Tennessee. So yeah, so congratulations to Kentucky on a big win. Now, Tennessee, yeah, you just completely embarrassed yourselves. Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, you threw 2 pick sixes. Yes, Jarrett Garen Doodoo threw 2 pick sixes. Yeah, on back-to-back possessions in the first quarter, and then y'all were just screwed for the rest of the game. Let's see, and then they put a backup in. Yeah, JT Shrout, right, and then he goes out and throws an interception, and then that leads to a field goal for Kentucky, right? So now Tennessee is already down 17-0, right? And the game was over at that point, right? Tennessee was able to respond with a touchdown in the second half. Yeah, I mean in the second quarter, and then it was all Kentucky in the second half. Yeah, so final score 34-7. Let's see, and then let's see what else. Oh yeah, and then Ole Miss. Yeah, you lost to Arkansas. Yeah, not in the way I was expecting. I thought it was, if you lost this game, of course I picked you to win, but I thought if you lost this game, it would be because of your defense. I thought you would score a bunch of points, but if you were to lose, it would be your defense to let you down. No, it's not what happened. Your offense let you down. I mean, yeah, y'all really struggled in the first half. Yeah, so a real struggle to score points. Of course, in the first half, of course, you did turn it over on downs on 4th and goal from the 1. Right. So then, Ole Miss really couldn't get any scoring going until the second half. Let's see. So Arkansas, yeah, good job, Arkansas, yeah. Shout out Sam Pittman on another win. Yeah, y'all are way better than I think anyone thought y'all would be. Let's see. So yeah, Arkansas wins. It was 33 to 20 something. Yeah, to 21, I think, or 20. Yeah, something like that. See, so yes, and Auburn. Yep, you lost to South Carolina. Yeah. Now of course I really, I kind of saw this coming. Yeah, I think I actually picked South Carolina in an upset. Let's see. So so South Carolina looking good. Let's see, and of course the struggles continue for Auburn. Let's see. South Carolina wins 30 to 22. Let's see. Of course, Auburn had a chance at the end. Let's see. But then, of course, they just ran out of time. Right, ended up, got into the red zone and ended up turning it over on 4th down. Yeah, and plus there was no time left. So yeah, let's see. And then next, let's see. Texas A&M beats Mississippi State 28 to 14. Yeah, I know what has happened to Mississippi State's offense. Yeah, I know they look so good in week 1. When they beat LSU. Yeah, they scored in the 40s. Yeah, they scored. They hung 44 points on LSU over 600 yards passing, and then since then they have completely disappeared. So yes, let's see. So over the last 3 games, they have averaged 10 points per game. Let's see, they had 14 against Arkansas, 2 against Kentucky, and now 14 against Texas A&M. So that's a total of 30, right? So an average of 10. Yeah, and then they have thrown 10 interceptions in the last 2 games. Yeah, 10 in the last 2 games. See, they threw 6 against Kentucky, and then they threw 4 against A&M. Yes, so they've been averaging 5 interceptions over the last 2 games. I mean, so I don't really know what's happened. Let's see, they have no running game. Yeah, they don't even they don't even try to run the ball. All they want to do is throw. It's right. All Mike Leach wants to do is throw the ball. He just wants to sling it around. Doesn't want to try to be balanced at all. Even though they have a really good running back in Kylan Hill. Let's see, 1,000-yard back, but they refuse to use him as a running back. Yeah, Leach would rather use him as a catching back. Let's see. So he'll probably end up transferring. I would. I mean, yeah, because he's not being used as a running back. Let's see. Yeah, and then of course Texas A&M. Let's see. Of course, back-to-back wins. Of course, after they beat Florida, keep it going. With a win against State, 28-14. So that's it for the SEC. Of course, we had 2 games postponed. We had Florida, LSU, right? And then, of course, Vandy and Mizzou. Those were both postponed. Okay, so anyway, next, so we'll talk some ACC. So let's see. So start with North Carolina. You lost to Florida State. The same Florida State who lost to Georgia Tech. Right, the same Florida State that was losing to Jacksonville State at halftime. Yeah, the worst team in the ACC. So and then the score is a lot closer than the game actually was. Yeah, you were getting blown out at one point. Yeah, you were down 24-0, right? At one point, I think you were down. 31-7 at halftime. Yes. So you were getting you were getting blown out at halftime. Right, and then of course you started to come back in the second half, and it wasn't enough. Yeah, and the Noles win 31-28. Yeah, picking up their first conference win. Yeah, congratulations, Florida State. Let's see. And then Clemson, just completely annihilated Georgia Tech. 73-7. Yeah, wow. Yeah, just wow. Wow, 73-7. You can see Trevor Lawrence, 400-something yards, 5 touchdowns. Didn't even play in the second half, and Clemson's second string was scoring on Georgia Tech. Clemson's third string was scoring on Georgia Tech. I heard that. That they even let a punter play some quarterback. Yes, everyone getting in on the action. So So yeah. Okay, so then see Notre Dame struggle win against Louisville. Yeah, and an unranked team. Yeah, 12 to 7. So yeah, so Notre Dame won, but didn't look good. Let's see. So yeah, Miami bounces back with a win over Pitt, 31-17. Let's see. Oh yeah, and then Virginia Tech bounces back after losing last week to North Carolina with a win over is it Boston College? Y'all just curb stomped Boston College 40-14. Let's see. Yeah. So now we'll talk about some Group of Five teams. Yeah, the best Group of Five teams. Watch. To determine which Group of Five team will make it into a New Year's Six bowl. Let's see. So yeah. So Louisiana Lafayette. Yeah, I think they've been eliminated from the running. I think they had really struggled the last couple of weeks. After they beat Iowa State, and then really the last couple of weeks they've been barely beating their opponents, and then of course this week they lost to Coastal Carolina 30-27. Let's see. Coastal Carolina is undefeated. Let's see. Cincinnati didn't play. Yeah, they were supposed to play Tulsa, right, but that game got postponed. Let's see. Oh yeah. BYU. Let's see. Continues to look impressive. Let's see. Big win over Houston, 43-26. So so they've been destroying every team they've played, with the exception of UTSA. Yeah, so they struggled against UTSA last week, but other than that, they've been really dominant. Let's see. SMU beat Tulane. Yeah, it was 37-34 in overtime. Right. So they stay unbeaten. Let's see. Marshall. Let's see. Beat Louisiana Tech. 38. 35-17. Let's see, and then let's see, Liberty, of course. My mom. They beat what was it? Syracuse. 38-21. Yeah, so Syracuse, a really bad ACC team. So Liberty stays undefeated. Let's see. Let's talk about some of the major changes in the AP poll. top 25. Let's see. Georgia only gets moved down one. Yeah, from number 3 to number 4. Yeah, so the poll was unusually merciful. Let's see. Notre Dame moves up to number 3 right after, even though they struggled against Louisville. Yeah, so we switched places with Notre Dame. I still think we're a better team than Notre Dame, but whatever. Let's see. Clemson stays at number 1. Alabama number 2. Nothing has changed there, right? I feel like I think that Bama should be number 1 and Clemson should be number 2, right? Because Alabama just beat the number 3, now the number 4 team, right? Which is way more impressive than any win Clemson has, even if they did put up 73 on Georgia Tech. Yeah. So let's see. Oh yeah, and then North Carolina, right? Gets kicked out of the top 10. See, so they fell 9 spots. Yeah, all the way down. They were number 5. They fell to number 14. Let's see. Texas A&M moves into the top 10 after beating Mississippi State. So they went from 11 to 7. Yeah, so they moved up 4 spots. What else happened? See, BYU moves up 2 after beating Houston. See, they're now sitting at number 12. Let's see, I think Miami moved up a couple of spots. Let's see, they moved up 2 spots, from 13 to 11 after bouncing back with a win over Pitt. Yeah, let's see. What are there other major changes? Oh yeah, let's see. Virginia Tech moves up 4 spots. Yeah, from 23 to 19 after beating Boston College. Oh, yeah, and new to the poll this week, of course, we have Marshall coming in at number 22. NC State comes in at 23, and Coastal Carolina comes in at 25. Let's see, so and then lastly, let's see, we will go over how I did on my game picks for this week. Let's see, start with Auburn, South Carolina. Let's see, of course, Auburn was a 3-point favorite. Let's see, and South Carolina won. Like I picked, I had picked South Carolina to win, and they did. So now I'm 1-0. Let's see, Kentucky, Tennessee. Let's see, of course, Tennessee was favored by 6. Kentucky ended up winning, as I predict. No, not as I predicted. I thought Tennessee would win and cover the 6, but they didn't. So now I'm 1-1. Let's see, Mississippi State, Arkansas. Let's see, I took Mississippi State. Right, excuse me, not Mississippi State. Ole Miss, yeah, and they were favored by 2. Of course, Arkansas won, so that was another loss for me. I'm at 1-2. Let's see, in Texas A&M, I picked Texas A&M. They were a 5-point favorite over Mississippi State. So that puts me at 2-2. Let's see, Georgia, Alabama. Let's see, and then Alabama was a 4.5-point favorite. Let's see, and of course, I took Georgia, and of course we lost. So now that puts me at 2-3. Let's see, Kansas, West Virginia. Let's see, West Virginia was a 22.5-point favorite. Let's see, and I took West Virginia. They only won by 21. So I picked the winner correctly, but not the spreads. That puts me at 2.5 and 3.5. Yeah, so 2.5 and 3.5. Let's see now, Clemson. I picked Clemson to win and cover the 27 points, and of course they won by a bunch, right? They won by like 66, right? So yeah, so I won that one. So now I'm 3 point. So now I'm 3 and 3.5. Right? What am I? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay. I'm at 3 and so I'm at 3.5 and 3.5. And since we got Pitt, Miami. Let's see, Miami was 13.5-point favorite, and they won by 14. Let's see, so I won that one. Now I'm 4.5 and 3.5. Let's see, Louisville and Notre Dame. Let's see, of course I took Notre Dame, and the 17 points. They only won by 5, so that's a half win. Now I'm 4.5 and 4. Let's see, North Carolina, Florida State. Yeah, I took North Carolina. They were a 13.5-point favorite. Of course, they lost. So that puts me at 4.5 and 5. Let's see, and then Georgia Southern and UMass. Let's see, Georgia Southern was a 31-point favorite, and they won by 41. That's right, they won 41 to nothing. So yeah, so I said that Southern would win, but not by 31. Of course, they won by more than 31. So yes, so that puts me at 5 and 5.5. And then let's see, BYU, Houston. BYU was a 5-point favorite, and they won by 5. Right? They ended up winning by like 17. So yeah, so I won that one. So that puts me at 6.5 and 5.5. So yes, that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all again next time.